Okay. Third time we've played this. Hopefully we get to play it for a longer length of time this time. Anywho. Welcome back to everybody who's decided to tune back into this series that I feel like I have kind of abandoned by the wayside. I apologize for that. I planned on streaming a little bit earlier, but we're going to try to keep going for at least 2 or 3 hours today, so... we don't normally stream on Wednesday, and I don't plan to. It's Thanksgiving week for people who care. And... I don't know, I just want to continue the story. We recently reacted to the Kafka trailer, and if you're watching this on YouTube, you'll probably see that upload day after this went live, so... Or, if you're watching this on YouTube, you've probably already watched it. Anywho. Moving forward, if you want to see more content from me in that style, you can join the Discord. I will always put links in my About page in the description of my videos, and you can request content for me to do and cover there. And honestly, a lot of the content that I make that's edited for my YouTube channel, I usually do it live while I'm on Discord, and I'll usually screen share to see people do how I do that and why I do it. Just because I'm usually open to chat. Moving on. We're going to go into sub-only chat because I don't want too many spoilers, and other than that, we're just going to continue playing on. I really don't remember where we left off, so let's just get back into the game. Intro over. I keep forgetting that the open and close are swapped from Genshin to Star Rails. Like, it's A to confirm and B to go back, whereas in Genshin it's the flip side. Alright, the voyage continues. You know what? Let's extend the intro a little bit. I need to figure out what's going on here. Because I need to refresh how this stuff works. Okay, so the travel log is where we get, like, our... Alright. Daily logins. Cool. She looks terrified. Anywho. Alright. Now the intro's over. All we gotta do is sit down. Sofa. Are you ready to move on to the next planet? Sure. What's the next stop for the Astral Express? That's a whale.
The universe. The Astral Express.
I'm gonna have to start turning this down, aren't I?
Eons. Did I get dragged into a science fiction movie or something?
I think you did.
This Stellaron thing. In my body?
Are you trying to catch the stars? I've done stuff like that before. But it wasn't stars for me,
So that
though.
was our player character's
It was
voice.
lights. When I first woke up after being rescued from the ice, I could see clusters of stars in front of me. I reached out for them automatically, but they turned out to be the carriage ceiling lights.
What the hell was that? Pick your moments game. Make the whole thing a cutscene or don't make it a cutscene. You don't have to go cut in between mid-cutscene. That was so jarring.
The whole crew was watching me. It was pretty embarrassing.
Rescued from the ice? The whole crew was watching you.
Uh-huh. Like I was some kind of weird alien. I don't really blame them for being curious, though. They had no idea where I came from. You might not believe it, but before all this, I was stuck in a huge block of ice drifting through space.
That's one of the few things about this game I was told ahead of time. March 7th was found in the ice.
Himeko and Mr. Yang and... who was it again? Anyway, they figured out a way to melt the ice and saved me.
How'd you get frozen? Do you remember what happened before you were frozen?
I don't remember a thing. Who I am, where I'm from, my name. It's like everything was erased from my mind. March 7th was the day they found me, so it stuck.
Makes sense.
Ever since then, I've been hanging out on this train and following it to whatever destination it decides to stop at.
So yeah, my knowledge about
I'm
Honkai lore
hoping that
is
one day
very limited.
I can find my
One of the
past.
only things that I know is this little thing about March 7th, because I remember seeing a promo of her character somewhere. I said, why is there a character named March 7th? And then somebody told me this little spiel here.
What am I talking about this for? A way to get everyone down, huh?
That is the most blankest I don't care stare I have ever seen. Sorry.
It's fine. I was the one who brought it up. Cheer up. It's not every day someone gets to ride on the Astral Express.
Hey, look on the bright side. We don't know anything about our past either.
Ah, here comes the conductor.
The Express has reached a safe distance from the space station. We'll be jumping in about 10 minutes.
Great. Stay seated till then.
Return to your seats, please. Both of you. Things could get bumpy.
Thanks, Pom Pom. But did you really have to come and remind me? I'm not a newbie, you know.
Well, it wouldn't be necessary, but Miss March 7th likes to challenge herself. And falls over every time.
That's just called never giving up. Conductor, can I get a juice, please? Thank you.
Sit in the sofa and wait for the
We're
warp.
jumping in 5 minutes. You can have something to drink when it's over.
But I'm thirsty now.
No jump button.
Oh, don't worry about me. I just want to see if I can stay on my feet this time.
Don't hurt your... Good luck, I'm rooting for you.
I feel like I'm starting to get the hang of it. The key is using your core, waist, and leg muscles. It's not your stance that matters, but your ability to ride the inertia.
Have you thought about taking like a runner's stance?
Well, don't mind me. Find a place to sit down and buckle up.
Are there seatbelts? I don't see seatbelts anywhere in here. This is a train. Real question, why do they not put seatbelts on buses and trains? I bet it's like a cost-saving measure and it's not any safety reason.
Hello? Hello, hello?
Oh, look, the cutscenes are back.
All passengers, please return to your seats. The train is about to make the jump. Hold on, everyone.
Won't fall over. I won't fall over.
Seatbelts are imaginary.
5,
Wait, is the chess set gonna fucking fly everywhere?
2, 1.
Well, that was fast.
After all those millennia, is this what Eurilo 6 has become?
Millennia? You haven't been back here in millennia?
Uh-huh. So, that snowy planet is our destination this time?
Yes. Looks like this trailblazing expedition won't be easy.
Spatial readout anomaly. Star rail stability is down to 12%.
I was too focused on the meme about seatbelts. Did she fall over? I didn't notice.
Schedule alteration. 7-day stopover time extended indefinitely.
Indefinitely?
Indefinitely.
That
Until
was a
the
lot of hand
anomaly
motions
is
there. I
removed.
feel like that was meant to be a voiced line. We don't know if she fell or not. Darn.
Take an ordinary train as an example. It's like the tracks up ahead have suddenly snapped, and the way forward leads straight into a collapsing abyss.
I understand that, but that is not the issue I have with that explanation. The issue I have with that explanation is, holy fuck, we're all gonna die.
The only sensible thing to do would be to brake hard, right?
Alright, journey ends here. We're never leaving this planet.
If we try to force our way ahead, there could be a hefty price to pay.
Yes, we're all gonna die.
This again? Don't tell me. It's gotta be.
It's gotta be what?
The results of the preliminary analysis are here. The anomaly stems from a stellar run, as always.
Of course. Stellaron, there's that word again.
Yes, just like the one that's been placed into your body.
What should we do? What exactly is a Stellaron?
Stellarons are clouded in mystery. Even Herta isn't able to fully understand them. But there's no need to worry. This isn't the first time our route has been obstructed by a Stellaron. Even if we don't know much about them, at least we know how to neutralize their influences.
Makes sense.
The only thing we can say for sure is that their arrival causes massive changes to civilizations and ecosystems. They also generate distortions in space, such as fragmentums.
Fragmentums. Somebody remind me to go into the settings and turn down the cutscene volume, because I think it's a little bit on the loud side.
There must be an inextricable connection between the Stellaron we're dealing with here and Eurelos 6 becoming a frozen planet.
Oh, it's not supposed to be an ice planet?
Our current theory is that Stellarons are seeds of disaster, planted by a certain eon throughout the universe. We can't continue to trailblaze without removing the source of the disaster.
So you're saying, why can't the people in the worlds affected save themselves, so we're like chivalrous band of cosmic knights?
Right! You finally get what we're all about. Pretty cool, huh?
I'd like to entrust this trailblazing expedition to
You know what? If the chess set didn't fly everywhere, I'm assuming she didn't fall.
The objective is clear. Find the Stellaron responsible for the disaster and the spatial distortions, and bring it back to the Express. We'll deal with the rest.
I bet I could find a stance where I wouldn't get knocked over on my ass, but the real question is, would I lose my lunch?
Awesome! We get to work as a team again.
That's right, I named her fucking Can. Because it's my name with a C instead of a D. You're not coming? I'm kind of sleepy.
Someone has to stay on the train or Pom Pom will get lonely.
Cool, let me do it.
Not to mention, Nanook threw us a glance just now. If we're targeted by the Antimatter Legion, then things could go south fast.
So it's still not our turn.
I know you really want to go, but we should give the youngsters a chance to get out there on their own. It'll be a good opportunity for them to bond.
Ah, you mean like we already did?
March, if you two are ready, why not go and find Dan Hung?
Oh yeah, there's already a Dan. We don't need a second Dan here.
He's probably already started collating the ecological data and survey results for Eurelos 6. It's always good to know more about the destination before you start a journey.
Yeah, sounds like a plan. Knowledge is power. Power corrupts. A grand, cool adventure. Okay, yeah, that's right, settings. Let's look at my phone real quick. Graphics, quality. Honestly, I would drop that to medium because I just want it to run smoother. I don't need everything to be on high. Character quality, reflection quality. Oh no, there's master volume. That should be a little bit better. Hopefully it's not too quiet now.
A planet covered in snow and ice. Will I find my answer here?
Maybe.
Whoa! Don't sneak up on me like that. Why are you still here? Go find Don Hung. Exciting adventures are waiting for us.
I don't need to find him. He's right over there. Could I have gotten to the front of her? Yes, I could have.
A planet covered in snow and ice. Whoa! Don't sneak up on me like that.
I don't know why, but it's somehow funnier if you're just standing in front of her.
Why are you still here? Go find Don.
Can't run past you. just fine in volume. I know it's fine for you, but I have, like, volume meters in my OBS, and that's why I'm keeping track of the volume levels. It's getting in the yellow constantly, which, in my headset, it's a bit loud. For you guys, it'll probably be a little bit smoother.
Thanks to a brilliant performance, you guys saved the space station from a moment of crisis. Now, the Express is
Because
relying
I'm
on
barely
you to get it
peeking
moving
into the
again.
yellow. But now with the new settings, it looks like we're not peeking into the yellow anymore.
Remember, there are 4 things we do when we arrive at a new world. Explore, understand, establish, and connect. And I'm sure you'll get along really well with March and Dan Hung.
I have a feeling we'll get along well, too. Let's talk to the cool guy with the cane.
Ever since the destruction sowed Stellarons across the universe, many worlds have changed. Nanook, the destruction, Yaosha, the abundance, Terminus, the finality. I've seen and learned a lot in my time, but I still struggle to understand some of the Eon's actions.
Each
Pom Pom
stop
actually
brings
walks
its
around.
own grand and exciting adventure.
Have you been on an adventure before, Pom Pom?
No. Pom Pom can't leave the train right now.
Pom Pom's so dejected all of a sudden.
Oh my god, voice line! I'm heading out. So we check our Trailblaze level with Pom Pom. Right, I forgot about that. Okay. Alright,
Doing
Don.
okay after your first jump?
Really good. I slept through most of it.
Dizziness or retching are normal reactions. You'll
Oh.
feel better once you get used to it.
Oh god, I really would just be throwing up all the time. I feel fine. Why aren't you with everyone else?
I enjoy being alone, especially when I have important work to do. I went through the Express's database, and it seems the environment on Eurilo 6 has undergone drastic changes in the past few centuries. It was not a frozen planet to begin with.
Well, it says it was caused
You
by
said so?
Celeron.
Considering the spatial obstacles that the Star Rail has encountered, it's highly possible. I've conducted a preliminary survey and found that there's one area with a relatively normal temperature on the surface of the planet. By normal, I mean a temperature that just about allows for human survival. If I had to choose a site for initial investigation on this trailblazing expedition, that would be it.
Miko wants you, me, and March 7th to go together.
As I expected. Before you came, whenever March wanted to go anywhere, Himiko would make Mr. Yang and me go with her. And even after you arrived, I didn't suppose I'd be the one to be liberated of that duty.
Damn, such a downer.
I assume the trailblazing objective this time is to find the Stellaron on Eurilo 6 and dispel the effect it's exerting on the Star Rail. Right?
I think she said something to that, but probably not word for word.
I see. You should find March. I'll join you two once I'm ready.
Cool. That reminds me, what is my party set up right now? Friends. No, that's not it. How do I look at party? Oh wait, there it is. Team setup. So we got Herta, we got March 7th, and we got Dan. And we have the bat. We have the bonk stick. Oh, that's Team Comp 2. And we just got Team Comp 1. Which has Asta for some reason. Preservation, Hunt, Harmony. And Erudition. I think we'll keep using this team real quick for the time being. Because from what I remember, this team was doing okay. Okay, we're going to sneak on you from the front this time.
Did you talk to Don Hung? How'd it go?
Full of enthusiasm.
Really? I find that hard to believe.
It's called sarcasm.
Relax. Don Hung and I are experienced trailblazers. We got your back.
Cool.
Well, are you ready?
I just realized how tall Stell is. She got like almost like 4 inches on March over here. You bet.
When I first saw this planet, I thought, a world covered in ice. Could it have something to do with my past? Now I can't stop thinking about it.
Good luck with that.
Still, the ice that trapped me was six-phased ice, a very rare substance. I don't think you can find it on your average planet.
We won't know unless we have a look ourselves.
To be honest, I think I'd be kind of annoyed if I found out this was my home world. It looks freezing. Pretty girls aren't frost resistant.
Clearly you aren't either. Was there room for him to stand next to her?
Is there something on my face?
Yeah, I think it's called a scowl.
Nah, I was just imagining all the fun we're gonna have here.
There we go. Now everyone's smiling.
I feel sorry for this world. First the Stellaron, and now you.
Oof. It's just full of zingers. Let's go.
All right, here comes the Eurilo 6 Trailblaze team.
This world is doomed. Galaxy Rangers. Voluntarily formed vigilante group that believes in the goodness and justice of the universe served through the actions of individuals. After breeding the enmity with Dr. Primitive, the members of the 64 Genius Society... Oh, never mind. Not important, I guess. It's just a tooltip. I wish we had those on the Genshin loading screens.
Eurilo 6. We're here.
Looks cold. I feel like we should be changing clothes.
It really is one big snowball.
God, I just had a fear that when we get to Shiznaya and Genshin, the fricking, the frost mechanic from Dragonspine is just gonna be everywhere. Really is just one big snowball.
Hey, get your own metaphor. Snow as far as the eye can see. Which direction should we take?
We're in a canyon. We can go forward or backwards.
Based on the coordinates, the target should be up ahead.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go!
Why didn't we land at the destination?
Do you want to mention the time we smashed a hole through Taikian Stadium? Or shall I?
Never mind then. I'm fine with walking.
Please stop bringing that up. Let's just say that landings and crowds don't mix.
Unless you enjoy trailblazing through 2 weeks of community service.
I said drop it!
Remember, we should stay vigilant. We know very little about this world.
Calm down. Between the three of us, nothing will stand in our way.
Except maybe a giant boss monster. I think that will be very effective of standing in my way.
I mean, come on. You've got a Stellaron in your body. I have my special six-phased ice powers. And Danhung, he's got that mysterious past thing going for him.
Outside of six-phased ice powers, nothing you said helps us in any way.
So if people start creating trouble for us, they're gonna regret it.
Let's just make sure that we're not the ones creating trouble.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
That does not inspire confidence.
Let's go. Braving the unknown? That's the real spirit of trailblazing.
Cool. We're level 14.
This place still hasn't been corroded, yet Fragmentum monsters have already made it here. I fear the Stellaron may be exerting a significant influence on this world.
Okay, I figured out. I remember the controls. What the hell is that? Strange object that seems really out of place in the snow plains. Maybe Mr. Yang will know what this is. Let's send a message and ask him. What is this, Mr. Yang? It's a Calyx, a strange entity born from this... Oh my god, it keeps going. Phenomenon of space distortion. There are some reality data in the Calyxes that might come in handy, but please be careful when coming in contact with them. The existence of these Calyxes is still a mystery to us, and the danger within is incalculable. In your coming journey, you might come across other Calyxes like this, and reality data stored in different Calyxes may vary, so look out for that. Thank you, Mr. Yang. Defeat enemies to obtain general materials. Cool. Oh. Interesting. Calyx Golden. EXP materials credits. It's been archived in the piece guide. Details here. These game modes cost Trailblaze power. To play, Trailblaze power recovers all the time. Base mechanism, training progress. In strategic training, you can learn combat-related knowledge and receive corresponding rewards. Cool, let's do that. Skills and points. Sure, why not? And man, I thought we were done with the tutorials already. Skill points are shared amongst the team. A skill will consume skill points when using a basic attack. Can recover skill points. Yeah, we knew that already.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Skill point in combat. Resource shared by all team members. Sure. Consume skill points to use skills. Here, the objective hints current stage. Press to learn about the mechanic details.
Let's make it quick.
Alright.
Enemy targets detected.
Who are you? The enemy will only receive skill damage. Use your skills to defeat enemies. Cool.
Oh,
That seems scary. I don't know what she did, but it looked
Lemon
effective.
Never heard of it.
Battle
Step
Suit 2.
aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
The enemy will only receive skill damage. Use skills.
The time is now.
Let's go.
inputting commands. Whoa.
Alright. Use basic attack to recover skill points.
Just a scratch.
Let's make it quick.
Take this.
There we go.
I'll contain them.
She's using a book that shoots people. Why does that
Lemon
sound
seed?
familiar?
Never heard of it.
Okay. Well, that was easy enough. Energy and ultimate. Sure, why not? Let's get all the free stuff we can. Maybe we'll do pulls at the end. Generate energy in battle using abilities, defeating enemies. Cool. Ultimates can be used to character's energy fully charged. Ultimates can be unleashed anytime as an extra action. Okay, it's this character again. Pela's current energy will be displayed here. Okay, your name is Pela. Gain energy. Skills can generate more energy. You are fully charged. Now unleash your ultimate.
Commencing support. Enemy data secured.
Zone suppression.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
That seems effective. Use the enemy will only receive ultimate damage.
Is that...
Man, we're just gonna die.
Enemy targets detected. Inputting commands. Enemy data secured. Net markers activated.
I like her
Time
ant.
for good old counterattack.
Her ult seems fun. Alright, that was easy. What was the third challenge? Weakness break. That's the weird elemental break meter thingy, if I remember correctly, right? Enemies have weaknesses and toughness. Use attacks at the same type as their weakness to deplete their toughness. Reducing an enemy's toughness to 0 will trigger the corresponding weakness break effect. The attack type delay their action and inflict them with a weakness break.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Target is weak to physical, ice, and wind damage. Dawn Hunt's attacks have a wind type. Deplete the enemy's toughness. Skills can usually help deplete more toughness. Yeah, but I want to build skill points. This attack can cause the enemy's toughness to be fully depleted and enter a weakness break state. I guess we'll do that then. Once their weakness is broken, enemies will suffer additional break damage. When inflicting weakness break on enemies, characters will also impose various debuffs on the enemies.
I told ya I could fight.
That was a
Let's
critical
make it
hit for
quick.
1.
Batter up.
Alright.
Clemency? Never heard of it. The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
There we go, we got 2 of them now.
I told ya I could fight. Watch this!
Alright.
Wait! Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
Alright. Easy peasy.
You have the worst luck running into me.
They can only take break damage.
Batter up.
Bonk.
The time is now.
Battle over. I feel like this tutorial should have been way earlier in the game, personally. Oh, what happened? Getting more of these. Strategic training. Might as well do it. Weakness break DOT. Causing weakness break with fire, lightning, wind, physical damage will inflict burn, shock, wind, shear, bleed, DOT effects respectively when taking damage. When taking action, the target will take damage to the corresponding types. Enemy will only receive DOT, inflict weakness break, and additionally inflict DOT. When causing wind weakness break on a target, it will give them the wind shear effect.
Your number is up.
Alright. Owie.
Your number is up.
And for you...
As you wish.
1,000 cuts.
Barely felt it.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This
Easy
search
peasy.
is but a vision.
One
Is
hit
that
break.
all you got? Let me pay you back. Tenfold!
It's too late to repent. The time is now.
We're taking a lot of needless damage.
Your number is up.
That was a little bit on the harder side by the fact that I probably could have flicked it up if I just didn't actually toggle who I was fighting. Weakness break control. Is this something that I don't understand yet? Or is it just stuff we've already learned? Causing weakness break with ice and imaginary damage will inflict frozen and imprisonment effects respectively and reduce enemy actions.
Commencing support.
Oh, you're ice as well? Okay. Causing weakness break with ice or imaginary damage also applies crowd control effects on the target.
Oh. Oh, poor you.
Crowd control effects can reduce the number of actions. Use imaginary or ice damage to weakness break an enemy to inflict crowd control effects.
Ready for another?
You can still walk away. I won't go easy on you.
Time to twirl! Enemy targets detected. I'll contain them.
That was easy. Battle 2.
Commencing support. Ready for another? You must be honored to meet me. Enemy data secured. Net markers activated.
Alrighty, freeze them all.
Counterattack. Maybe you can keep it down?
Seems you need to experience some hardship. Calm your body and mind.
Time to twirl!
Alright.
I'll contain them. What are you looking at? Time to twirl! Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big?
And knock it into him.
Stand down. You know nothing of the weight behind
Synthetic
this.
black
Witness
hole.
the stars shatter before you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
God, Welt's so cool. That's who we're gonna pull for. We're gonna pull for Welt. Anywho. Weakness break, quantum and entanglement. I guess this teaches us the elements, so this is actually kind of fun to learn. Causing weakness break with quantum damage will inflict entanglement. Entanglement will deal additional quantum damage at the start of the enemy target's turn. If the target is attacked while under entanglement, additional damage will be taken. Alright, quantum is the bluish purple color. Got it. Using quantum attacks to inflict weakness break to the target will immediately deal quantum damage and apply entanglement. Whoa! That's cool.
It's too late to repent.
Attacking targets inflicted with entanglement will increase their entanglement stacks.
Target specimen sighted. Preparing for collection.
Don't mess with me.
Step aside. I have no interest.
It's 5 stacks.
What a headache. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
That is very
Too late to
cool.
repent.
So you are afraid of me.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant.
We'll just have you start stacking on this target as much as you can.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Self-healing? That's not fair.
Commencing research.
Okay, so this one's actually I'm gonna have to try.
Excuse me, coming through.
Don't mess with me.
To travel far away.
Oh, it's a restore. Maybe we'll save this.
For a tough case like yours, we're gonna try them all.
That's a big pill.
Don't worry about me.
Alright. Let's just focus on beating you into oblivion.
The time is now.
Target specimen sighted.
What a headache.
1,000.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Schrodinger's other cat was the achievement we just got there.
So you are afraid of me.
And then we'll just
Step aside.
kill you. As many stacks as we can. There we go. Okay, so I actually had to think a little bit more there than just attacking randomly, haphazardly. We had to focus in on a target. And now we have the final challenge. Special Mechanism. Don't know what that could be. Follow-up attack. Okay, we learned a little bit about this last stream, if I remember correctly, when we unlocked Herta. During combat, some characters will automatically trigger additional attacks known as follow-up attack when certain conditions are met. I believe March 7th and Herta both have these.
Time for a detailed overhaul.
Certain characters will automatically unleash a follow-up attack when conditions are met. Oh, that's right, Himiko has one too. Himiko's follow-up attack will initiate when allies inflict is accrued total 3 weakness breaks.
One at a time. You have the worst luck running into me.
March 7th follow attacks will initiate when the enemy attacks a shielded ally of hers.
Stay right there while I give you a present.
You've got a lot of nerve.
You can't run.
Barely felt it.
Try that again.
Combat is a series of precise machinations.
Doesn't matter.
With me out here, how can we lose?
You won't get away.
Victory rush. Alright, battle 2. Oh, 2 of 3. So let's actually do
Try hard
this.
sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
I still think her ult looks silly.
Stay right there while I
And now
give
they're
you a
both
present.
shielded.
Time for a detailed overhaul. You won't get away.
That's all of them down. Marsh will finish them off, probably.
You can't run. My turn.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity
think it's time for a tea
conceals
time.
its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Watch this.
You won't get away.
That was, actually kind of fun. Not gonna lie. Change in action order. Makes sense. Action order allows the order in which allies and enemies take action. The character at the top of the order will take action first. Some characters' abilities cause actions to be advanced forward or delayed. Inflicting weakness break on enemies will cause their actions to be delayed. Granya's skill can allow your allied characters to take an immediate action.
Great.
The action order is displayed here, and Seal's next action will take the place of the after the enemies. Granya's skill can directly affect the action order. After using her skill on Seal, Seal will take an action immediately.
The time is now. Lend me your strength. What a headache. So you are afraid of me. You'll pay for this. I can still fight.
Interesting.
Troublesome.
I see.
Evildoer. We must protect.
Okay. I see. So we want to go all out there. Make sure we have enough skill points. And Seal have no defense.
Great.
Alright.
The time is now. Lend me your strength. So you are afraid of me.
So we want to go all in on damage here. And hope that that's enough stacks. Which is not.
This battle is unavoidable. It's now or never. Fight with me.
So yeah, that doesn't work. So I think what we were supposed to do there was quickly use her ult.
Great.
Because I think it gives us just enough energy to do so.
The time is now. Lend me your strength. Don't mess with me.
So we want to
So
do
you
quantum
are afraid of me.
entanglement.
You'll pay for this. Evildoer.
This gives us the skill point for next turn.
I can still fight.
Alright.
It's now or never. Fight with me. We must.
No, it does not give us enough. So I guess they just want us to multi-hit with Seal the whole time then? Okay. That makes much more sense. I love fun puzzles like this. Sometimes.
Great. This battle is unavoidable. The time is now. Lend me your strength.
Alright. Oops. I missed the... I had misclicked there. Hit the wrong button. That one's on me. That thing's got a big saw now that I realize it. Alright. That's a lot of damage.
Great.
So we need to do her skill twice just to ensure that break occurs.
You'll pay for this.
Use your skill.
The time is now. Lend me your strength. So you are afraid of me. Who's next?
Use a normal attack here so that Bronya can just do this
Time is
again.
now. Lend me your strength.
Oh, I'm dumb. I see it. I didn't realize it. Okay, we now know what to do.
We must.
We gotta bleed. That's what happens. That's what we do. Alright, we figured it out.
Great.
Alright. Uh-huh.
This battle is unavoidable. The time is now. Lend me your strength. So you are afraid of me. Who's next? The time is now. Lend me your strength. What a headache.
There we go. Oh, did we just crit? And not have to do it? I guess it's better to be lucky than good. Buff Dispel. Certain characters have abilities to dispel enemies' buffs. This can be very useful when fighting buffed enemies.
Enemy targets detected.
The enemy target has gained a powerful buff and now has an extremely high damage. Bella's skill can debuff up. Dispel buffs on enemy targets.
This, that, and...
Alright. Inspire.
Commencing support. Oh! Enemy targets detected. Inputting commands.
One down. Is that guy using a shovel now that I realize it?
Oh! Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack. Commencing support. This, that, and...
Alright. That was a shorter one. That was much easier than the fuck with the turn order tutorial. Certain characters will have abilities that can dispel allies' debuffs. This can play a vital role when allies are inflicted with debuffs. March 7th and Natasha's skills can dispel debuffs affecting allies.
Don't get careless.
Hook has been inflicted with Frozen. Natasha's skill can dispel one debuff afflicting your team.
You have the worst luck running into me.
March 7th skill can also inflict one debuff from an afflicted teammate.
Stay right there while I give you a present.
This song's just for you.
In this stage, using skills do not consume skill points. That's good to know.
Time to make some mischief. Didn't expect that, right?
Consecutive normal punches.
Here comes the medicine. You're a good person. With me out here, how can we lose?
All
Pretty
right.
good crowd today.
Turn up the volume. Come on, villains. Follow hook if you want to win. Pitch dark hook the great has arrived.
Is that a motorcycle wheel with a gear and spikes? That's
Ready to lose
adorable and
yourself?
terrifying at the same time. Why are children in these games so terrifying?
Fight it or rock with it. My music.
It's an electric guitar. I get the joke.
Just in time. Just a little something.
That's a teddy bear.
Think nothing of it.
That's.
Ready to jam.
I have so many questions.
You can't run! Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
Did she pull that out of her sock? Now that I just look at it closely.
Try that again! Time for a shot. All better now? You're a good My turn! Stay right there while I give you a present!
We need to keep. I don't even
This
know what your name
song's
is.
just for you. Keep up my tempo.
It's a good thing we don't have skill point cost in this one. Was that a 7,000 damage break? Alright. Interrupt enemies' charged attacks. Some enemies will unleash powerful charge attack during their next action once they finish charging. Upon inflicting weakness break on an enemy, their charge attack will be interrupted. That makes sense, because they get stunned when they get broken.
Move carefully.
Alright.
Let's go. Rules are made to be broken. You're out.
You're out.
You've still got time to surrender! Didn't expect that, right? Follow hook if you want to win! Pitch dark hook the great has arrived!
Alrighty. Let's hit him again. That's what we want to see.
It's too late to repent. The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary.
I think this
It's
is enough to
not
break.
sufficient.
I'm not sure. Not quite. This is...
You've still got time to surrender! Now, show!
The time is now.
That's a lot of damage.
Batter up.
Didn't matter. Are we done with the tutorials? I think we're done. Difficulty 1. Main counter. Wave 6. I mean... let's give it a shot. Physical, ice, fire, and wind? So I'm gonna... yeah, we'll go with this team.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Does it matter who I attack?
Scared yet? A gift from the stars. I told ya I could fight. Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move. Stay right there while I give you
Let's
a
protect
present.
the supports.
This is our chance.
Try that again.
One down.
You can't run.
Another down.
Lemon Sea? Never heard of it. The time is now.
Another one down.
I told ya I could fight.
Let's just set up for the next round.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Batter up.
Battle over. Challenge this cycle one more time. Sure. Let's
The
just see if I
truth of
can
life
kill
and
you
death,
in one hit.
Revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision. Right.
Scared yet? Who's the lucky one today? I told ya I could fight. Stay right there while I give you a present.
I just remembered that her ability is called the Cower of
Try hard
Cuteness.
sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Rules are made to be broken. You've outstayed your welcome.
And you're done. I don't see what the point is. May obtain. I guess this is just to grind for materials, I'm guessing. I guess that's what the point of those are. Because I have a bunch of this stuff now. Alright. Let's just do this for the memes. I don't do this that often. Alright. Adversarial. Amber. Adversarial. Adversarial. Chorus. Amber. Loop. Hey, we got Pela. Nihility. Hidden Shadow. Chorus. So Pela is one of the characters we learned about. Oh, yeah, I forgot we have Serval. I don't remember. I think we got this last time? I don't remember. Erudition, Lightning, cool. She's Nihility, right? Path of Nihility, Super Imposition 1. After using skill, the wearer's next basic attack deals additional damage equal to 60% of the attack of attack to the target enemy. Pursuit increases damage dealt from the wearer's slowed enemies. Fallen. At the start of the battle, the wearer's effect hit rate increased by 20%. I guess we'll go with... put Hidden Shadow on, I guess. And for you, you are Erudition. We'll put... Passkey. How do I do this? Superimpose. How do I... Cool. Superposition 1, Superimposition 2. I'm just gonna switch to mouse for... I have no clue. I have no clue what I'm doing.
Huh? Did you see that? I think something's moving.
It's just an ordinary snowdrift. Are you sure you're not seeing things?
Oh god.
Of course not. My eyesight's perfect. Come on, let's take a closer look.
It's too late to repent.
You're gone.
I told ya I could fight. Watch this!
Alright.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
It's just a snow mound.
Hey,
Oh, there's a
get
person
out
in
there,
there.
You'll shiver to death. Holding your breath won't help.
I got this, March.
What are you doing, Dawn?
If someone's got their head stuck in the sand, or the snow in this case, they just need a helping hand.
Ouch! My fine fellow, was that really necessary? Is crawling around in the snow a crime these days? I mean, come on, surely. It doesn't warrant a spearing.
You fucking stabbed him? Don't look at me.
But then again, how can I blame you? I mean, I caught you off guard. It had to happen. You could even say I deserved it, huh? Besides, I made a gallant group of new friends as a result. Is Captain Japard around? He's an old buddy of mine.
Who?
Wait, you're not Silvermane guards? Well, why didn't you say so? Turns out we're on the same side after all.
Oh boy, this is that thing that we were warned about earlier. We're about to get into trouble, aren't we?
Pleasure to meet you. The name's Sampo Koski.
I am Can. Don't have to be so
Excellent,
polite.
I'll remember the name. Never thought I'd run into friends from the same line of work out here in this frozen wasteland. Business is bad these days, but fear not. Sampo Koski isn't interested in hoarding. There's more than enough treasure to go around, so let's get rich together. Say, why don't we join forces? I have reliable intel the main strength of the Silvermane guards is being deployed to the front line. This is a golden opportunity.
Silvermane
Come
guards?
now, friends. I can understand the mistrust, but there's no need for the charade. Then
The
again,
charade?
I know the rules. Vigilance is the name of the game in our profession. It's my fault for letting my enthusiasm and sincerity get the better of me.
I don't trust this guy as far as I could throw him.
Anyway, a meeting like this has to have been written in the stars. Ask me anything you like. I won't skimp on the details. Still make it snappy. You're never more than 10 feet from a Silvermane guard.
Is there a settlement nearby? Why are you hiding in the snow?
Me? You guys scared me to death. There I was, looking for relics to sell, when all of a sudden you came stomping over. I thought the Silvermane guards were paying me a visit. Seriously, though, try treading a little lighter next time, huh? If you run into the guards, they won't hide in a snowdrift, and you'll be in a cell before you know it.
Is there a settlement nearby?
Settlement? What a literary turn of phrase. Why, there's only one place in this world where the living still reside. Our beloved Bellabog. The further away you get, the dicier things become. The city of preservation, the towering citadel, humanity's last bastion against the eternal freeze. It may sound a bit over the top, but those names are grounded in truth. The only place humans can eke out an existence is behind those impregnable walls.
So an entire planet and only one city where people live. That kind of feels a little bit depressing when you say it out loud. I have no idea who these Silvermane guards are even.
You really don't know? The Silvermane guards are Bellabog's soldiers, enforcers, and police. Let's just say they're not the most flexible of people. And they like paying visits to folks in our line of work.
You keep saying that. What's our line of
like
work?
You guys really are new to the business. To be young and naive again. How about this? As a senior in the field, which I'm sure you don't mind me saying, I'll give you some free guidance. There are ways of doing things in this profession, and you better get familiar with them. Moving in the shadows, finding the goods, pricing your stock, hiding from the guards. There's an art to all of it.
No need. Why don't you just take us to the city? We don't really know the way.
The city? Already? They haven't even started trading yet. Well, showing you the way is easy enough, Missy, but it would cost. But it would be my pleasure. Kindness is Sampo Kuski's middle name. Follow me, friends, and keep quiet. We don't want to be spotted by the guards.
You keep saying that. Why do we not want to be spotted by the guards? We're not criminals.
So why were you
yet.
hiding from the Silvermane guards?
Yeah, we're just storing a few relics away from prying eyes. Nothing serious. If it weren't for the uncompromising nature of our civil service, there'd be no need for secrecy. So whereabouts you guys from, anyway? I don't mean to pry or anything. I just care about my friends. No pressure. Rule number 7, never leave a footprint. I have my own special technique called invisible snow walking. Helps me throw off pursuers in no time.
Who are they?
You remember the Silvermane guards I mentioned?
You're never
That's
more than
them.
10 feet away from them.
Help me, old friends! I don't want to be caught!
Caught?
Suspect and his accomplices. Arrest them!
Caught for what? What did you do?
It's now or never!
Step aside.
Over to you, dear friends!
Hey, where do you think you're? Trailblazers, you're
He just ditched us.
Scared yet? Look out!
Let's go.
I thought there were 3 guards. Oh, there they are. Let's just
The
hit
truth
you
of
with
life
this,
and death, revealed in
and then we'll hit the other one with our skill.
Is but a vision.
Scared yet? Who's the lucky one today? Watch this!
Let's make it quick.
Combo attack. Are we using that in cutscenes now? It's Wilbert from Shadowverse.
I, Japard Landau, captain of the Silvermane Guards, order you to relinquish your futile resistance.
That Sampo cheated us all. Wait till I get my hands on him.
Suspect, relinquish your resistance.
I don't think you deserve a turn.
So I'm a criminal, huh? Forget Sampo. Wait until I get my hands on you. My turn. With me out here, how can we lose? Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
Rules are made to be broken.
Powerful hit.
On my command.
Oh no, he has the ability to spawn ads.
Clemency? Never heard of it. The time is now.
A guest with no manners, huh?
I feel like we should have swapped out for the electric team.
A gift from the stars. Stay right there while I give you a present.
Alright.
Our position is solid.
You can't run.
There we go.
I have no interest in stoking conflict.
I don't remember inviting you.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
There we go. Easy boss fight is easy.
Look out.
Love everyone's speed.
Stars. Oh, profound secrets of the stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing. You have the worst luck running into me. With me out here, how can we lose?
And that's a break. Oh, he recovers fast.
And the prime suspect? The one with the blue hair?
Apologies, Captain. We lost him during the pursuit. We can't find his footprints.
Damn his footprint technique.
No matter. We have his accomplices. He'll be close by, plotting his next move.
Yeah, we'd never team up with someone like him. I'm not trying to talk our way out of this, but we're not friends with that scoundrel. Did you see how fast he ditched us? We rescued him from the snow out of the kindness of our hearts. We had no idea he might be using us to get past you. Are you really dumb enough to fall for his...
I'm a captain, not an adjudication panel. As a Belobog citizen, you have the right to defend yourself, but that can only take place under the scrutiny of the architects, not now. Take them away.
Oof. Remember, everyone has the self-defense, right to self-defense, unless it's the cops shooting at you, I guess.
But we're not from Belobog.
Take a look at our clothes. Does our equipment bear any resemblance to yours? Show them the photos, March.
Photos?
Ah, you're a genius. Great idea. You've probably never seen what your planet looks like, right? I took this one. Behold, Yarilo 6.
Picture of the ice-covered planet.
You mean to say that this white ball that's here, that's our home? How can that...
It is said that a long time ago, strange visitors from beyond the sky would visit us here. But that after the eternal freeze, the blizzards made passage impossible. And Belobog would cease to witness such arrivals.
But these people are...
This decision is beyond us. If what they say is true, then only the Supreme Guardian may decide their fate. Our job is to present them before her. Nothing more. Outsiders, follow me. Belobog lies beyond this blizzard.
Alright.
Welcome to Belobog, the city of preservation.
Oh, that actually looks pretty cool. It looks like a giant sundial. Those roads leading from every direction are like bridges. For like aqueducts. Arlen! Nice and sunny over here.
Hey, it feels like it got a bit warmer.
That's because you're in Belobog, the last bastion of humanity.
Last bastion?
700 years ago, monsters from beyond the sky set the world ablaze.
Antimatter Legion.
The land was turned to scorched earth, with raging infernos and billowing towers of smoke stretching beyond the horizon. In the midst of the conflict, the eternal freeze descended without warning. Suddenly, sweeping winds brought blizzards which buried the invading legion. Belobog was all that remained. The steadfast architects built this city. Under the protection of Qlipoth, the Preservation, Belobog remains forever warm in the face of unrelenting cold.
That seems nice.
He's sure saying some weird stuff.
A marked change in tone. It sounds like he's quoting from a historical record.
Uh-huh. So why is he telling us all this?
You wanted to know.
That's fair, we did ask. Alright, Everwinter Night.
We
Although
saw
there are
strange creatures outside the city. They must have come from a Terran-corroded space. A fragmentum, correct?
How do you... That's right. Out there in the blizzard, there are still many threats, including the monsters you saw. The Silvermane guards are continuously engaged with the enemy, but I'm afraid the situation is bleak. After your meeting with the Supreme Guardian, I would like to consult you on this matter.
We're here.
We're here. This is Qlipoth Fort, the heart of Belobog and headquarters of the Architects.
The Architects?
The saviors of humanity. Long before the arrival of the Eternal Freeze, the Architects braved the doubts and derision of the people, never wavering from their construction of its defenses. History has proven that their decision was the correct one. The Architects named this fortress after Qlipoth, Eon of Preservation. Under their direction, humanity has withstood external enemy attacks and held off the Eternal Freeze. Even today, we resist the Fragmentum's corrosion. This fortress is also the residence of the Supreme Guardian.
Who's that?
The Supreme Guardian?
The leader of Belobog, elected and appointed by the Architects. The Supreme Guardians have watched over this city for generations,
It's like a
sheltering
mayor.
the people from harm.
Or a governor.
The current Guardian is Madame Cacolia Rand. Every major strategic decision is issued by her.
Uh-huh.
Whoa, she sounds like a big deal.
I will now bring you to see Madame Cacolia. Please, have your words at the ready. Her time is precious, so she prefers concise communication.
We're gonna see her right now? Can I at least find a place to freshen up first?
You're fine.
You've got some snow in your hair, but no one will notice.
I've dispatched a messenger to send word. Madame Cacolia will be aware of your arrival. Come with me.
I wonder if there was other branches that the story could have gone.
Meaningless sacrifice. How can you...
You may leave, Branya. Visitors have arrived.
Yes, Mother.
Mother.
Madam Guardian, I have brought 3 outsiders to see you.
The messenger informed me. Well done, Gepard. You may leave.
Okay, we're alone with the leader. Do we kill her, or do we just
Welcome,
negotiate?
Visitors from beyond the Eternal Freeze. Or perhaps I should say, from beyond the sky. No? I am Cacolia Rand, Belobog's Supreme Guardian. I would be grateful if you could tell me why you have come.
So you believe we came from beyond the sky?
Do you wish me to doubt it? Or perhaps you're not confident in that identity yourself. No, I do not doubt it. I can see that you are not from this world. The architects remember the history well, else we should forget it. I know that in the distant past, before the Eternal Freeze descended or the Legion invaded, this world was once prosperous beyond measure. An eon connected our planet to other worlds, and we discovered the endless possibilities of the boundless universe. We also came to know of Klapoth, the Amber Lord. Under their attentive gaze, we built the city walls.
Makes sense.
So do not be surprised. For 700 years, the architects have received no further communication from the stars. But I knew of your existence. Tell me why you have come.
We have come to trailblaze this planet.
Do you think anyone's gonna know what you're talking about?
Nope.
We came here for something known as a Stellaron.
A Stellaron.
Objects that fell from the blue on separate worlds. Their appearance spelled disaster. Many of the planets we visited have suffered their effects. You mentioned invasion by the Antimatter Legion. Soon after their arrival, this planet suffered the Eternal Freeze. At the same time, the phenomenon known as fragmentum space corrosion began to occur. Correct?
Correct.
The Stellarons were cast by the Aeon of Destruction. The Eternal Freeze is a product of the Stellaron. We don't have enough information to confirm that.
Which is why the Antimatter Legion and Stellarons often show up together. Worlds seeded with Stellarons give birth to fragmentums. As for the Eternal Freeze, it must have been a product of the Stellaron, unique to the environment of your world. You can see us as kind-hearted interstellar public servants, lending a helping hand to any world affected by a Stellaron.
So we're gonna end the deep freeze?
Your analysis of our current circumstances is clear. We have indeed suffered the disasters you speak of, some of which prove vexatious to us even today. But why should you care? Even if this Stellaron you speak of did bring about disaster, I fail to see its connection to you. I don't believe that anyone would go to such lengths to help a world unrelated to them. Unless they had something to gain.
We do have something to gain. If we don't fix it, we're stuck here.
You're right. Our reason for coming here is not purely selfless. If we don't seal the Stellaron, we cannot leave this planet.
Yeah, FYI, we're pretty awesome.
You know how to seal the Stellaron.
Kind of.
We have the relevant means.
Very well, I believe you. If our present situation is truly the result of this so-called Stellaron, then your arrival is the hope that Belobog has waited 700 years for. I am willing to assist you in any way possible to help you locate the Stellaron.
You know, if these Stellaron seed things are destroying planets and universes, if 700 years go by and it still hasn't done its thing, honestly, I don't consider it to be that big of a deal.
It's getting late, and you must be tired. I will arrange for you to stay in our most comfortable hotel. Rest there and get a good night's sleep. Tomorrow at noon, I will dispatch someone to escort you here, and we can discuss this urgent matter in greater detail.
Cool, what were you talking about with your daughter earlier? Thank you, Supreme Guardian.
It should be me thanking you, visitors from beyond the sky. I too need some time. I will go over our records for anything that may be connected to Stellarons. Please excuse me for not escorting you further.
Is that a coat she's wearing on her back? It feels weird how it drapes. Something wrong, Can? Still? Whatever name you want to go by? Oh, that's not good. That's never good.
Of course, I understand. Do not worry. I have a way.
I was hoping that's the architects. Oh, those are badges. So that's like a green scarf thing.
It seems that the Supreme Guardian holds you in high regard. I have received orders that your movements are no longer to be restricted.
She's the big shot. Definitely got that Queen of the Castle vibe going on. Oh, so cool.
I'm afraid I still have duties to attend to. I must return to my post. I hope you enjoy your stay in Belobog.
Wait. Can you recommend some sites? It's not that late. We want to take a look around.
Well, I'd say that Golden Theater and the History Museum are both worth a look. However, you'd need a pass to get into the museum. I recommend you visit Everwinter Monument first. It's Belobog's most symbolic landmark. And if you enjoy music, you could head to Neverwinter Workshop. You can sometimes catch an outdoor performance there. The artist is... you'll see. Oh, and if you're staying at Goethe Hotel, please avoid the alley that runs next to it. The one with Silvermane guards stationed there. It's started to be affected by corrosion recently, so it's been sealed off.
Uh-huh.
So the corrosion is inside the city. That's a grave situation.
Yes, we're mounting a resistance as we speak. I must leave now. I hope all goes well for you.
That's not good. Everwinter Night, visit the workshop, see what's around the hotel, and the monument. Well, there's the monument right there. How did we level up again? It's these things? There we go. And now do we ascend? Requires Trailblazer level 15. Sure. Trailblazer level 15. Alright, so we're capped at 20 for the time being. I have not leveled up Dan at all. Go. Let's just level up everyone we can, just to mix it up. Try new characters. You have Serval. Don't know what your deal is. Lightning damage. Lightning damage.
Dun, 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 dun.
go. Let's swap out Dan for Serval. And we got to try. Let's try out Pela.
Remember, Serval, don't rush the beat.
Oh, they have a quote together. Cute. All right, back to Everwinter Night. Oh, it's Pela right there.
Look at the carved ice. It feels perfect for this city somehow.
Whatever it's made of, it can't be ice.
Yeah, it's probably a crystal of some kind.
I guess you're right. It's actually pretty warm in the city. Hey, what's with all the children over there? Should we go and take a look?
So let me introduce myself. I'm the intelligence officer for the Silvermane Guards, and a temporary guide for the A Journey Through Belobog's history program. My name is Pelageya Sergeyevna.
Cool. I like the name.
But you can call me Pela.
Yes, Miss Pela.
And perhaps the grown-ups among us could refrain from acting like children.
Sorry.
Okay, guys. Take a look over here. This is Everwinter Monument. It was erected to commemorate the mighty architects. The architects are followers of the Aeon Klapat. It was they that foresaw crisis, built up our walls, and established Belobog, preserving the spark of human civilization. Even today, they are still tending to the city. Everwinter Monument is made up of two parts. A gear that symbolizes knowledge and industrial strength, and huge ice crystals that symbolize the eternal freeze. These two symbols are bound together, the gear restricting the ice. It represents the unyielding spirit of the architects in the face of nature's barbarity.
Makes sense.
Any questions?
Does this
Any
just repeat?
questions?
Oh, I can ask questions. Does the monument have any symbolic meaning? What are those blue crystals?
You mean, what are they made of? It's geomarrow that's undergone a change in color. The color of geomarrow is related to the environmental temperature during its refinement.
Does the monument have any
The
symbolic
monument
meaning?
is made up of two parts. A gear that symbolizes knowledge and industrial strength, and huge ice crystals.
Okay, we knew that. Who are the architects?
The architects are followers of
We
the
already knew
Care,
that.
to put it another way. The architects are Belobog's founders and saviors. Even today.
How did the eternal freeze occur?
That's a question for the Scientific Research Division, though they may not be able to give you a definitive answer. The eternal freeze is no ordinary natural disaster. Meteorological records from hundreds of years ago cannot explain the cause. To put it simply, it's a problem that has plagued Belobog scientists for centuries.
I don't have any
And
more
what
questions.
about you guys? Take your time. We're not in a rush.
Okay. We learned. We learned some things. Okay, now we gotta visit the workshop. That's the hotel, right? So let's go to the workshop instead. Oh, this town's cool. It's got trolleys moving through it.
That's the alley that Shepard mentioned. The one contaminated by the fragmentum, right? I can't believe how close it is to the city center.
They hadn't identified it. I bet all the shops and hotels in the vicinity would have had to close down by now.
Move back. This is your final warning.
But my proof of property is inside. I don't have any...
The fragmentum has already corroded this block. You can make a property retrieval request to the architects, but only Silvermane guards are permitted to enter here.
I can't believe fragmentum corrosion has spread into the city. No wonder there are so many soldiers stationed there.
Kinda sucks.
It sure is. But at least we're here. Once we seal the Stellaron, they can get back to the good life.
Please try to understand, sir. Backwater Pass has become very dangerous. We're just here for your safety.
If I can't get my proof of property, it doesn't matter how safe I am. Out of my way! Let me pass!
Yeah. So that's the hotel.
Come around and have a look.
This is the workshop?
Everwinter Workshop. Hey, didn't Japard say there'd be a show here?
He said you can sometimes catch an outdoor performance. Sometimes being the operative word.
Ah, darn. I wanted to see one. Oh, I'd been wondering. You see that heater over there? Why do they keep it outdoors? This city is so weird.
That's probably why the climate is being controlled in the city, if I had to guess.
Normally you'd want a heater inside a building, right?
Is this how they repel the eternal freeze? Maybe they have indoor heaters too.
Maybe, but the ones outside just seem like a waste of energy. Oh, maybe this is how the architects repel the eternal freeze.
Tiny heaters are no use against the Stellaron disaster.
You guys sure have a lot to say about that broken heater.
Distinctively dressed woman.
Oh, wow, she's cool.
Hi, hello. Broken?
Yep, touch it and find out. Ice cold. I was just about to fix it up. I forgot to introduce myself. The name's Serval. I'm the owner of this workshop. If you got any broken equipment lying around, you can always come find me, though I can't guarantee I'll be interested in fixing it.
Oh, we're okay. I was just curious about the heater.
Curious? About the heater? It's just a standard geomarrow radiator. You can find them anywhere in the administrative district.
We only just got here. Everything's new to us.
Only just got here? Ah! I figured it out. I heard a loudmouth guard say that a group of outsiders had met with Cocolia. You must be them? What an honor. Where are my manners? We can talk about heaters all day if you like. Let's have a chat.
Talk about heaters all day. I don't think I can. Or maybe I could. I don't know. I have a lot to talk about and a lot to say.
The heater you saw is just a standard geomarrow radiator. They may not look like much, but they're a real lifeline to the people. The blizzards here are brutal. If we didn't have a reliable way of keeping warm, Belobog would long since have become a dead city, both above and below the surface.
So what's
It's an
geomarrow?
ore, a special energy resource. Whether it's keeping the city warm or keeping our counters ticking, everything runs on geomarrow.
Uh-huh.
Geomarrow grows beneath the surface of the planet, and specialist underworld mining teams are there to extract it. Transport lines shuttle it up to the surface. In the overworld, we use the same lines to ship surface goods and aid down to the underworld.
Above and beneath the surface?
No. Belobog is structured like two big connected discs. The overworld is responsible for administration and trade, while the underworld is responsible for energy supply and resource extraction.
Uh-huh. So there's a probably grimy underbelly is what you're saying.
However, due to an order that was given many years ago, nobody has moved between the overworld and the underworld in a long time.
That seems fishy. Like, very fishy.
Ah, I shouldn't be talking about this. Pretend I never said anything.
Why is the heater outside?
Isn't it just like cooking food over an open flame? If the house is a pot, then the heater is the stove it rests on.
When she puts it like that, it actually starts to make sense.
No, it doesn't. Thanks for your
No
answers.
sweat. This is your first time in Belobog. I just want you to feel some of the warmth the city has to offer. Hey, seeing as there's nothing on your plate just now, want to help me fix up this machine? Just a bit of manual labor. You might find it interesting.
Sure, why not?
Great. Then let me give you a demonstration first.
What? Magnetoheliological fluid threshold. Okay, rotate the modules. Got it. And all the edges will appear red when selected. Cool. Uh-huh. 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 Got it. I'm assuming we rotated everything so that it all connects.
So that's how it works.
An old VCR machine. You don't dare imagine what it might show you.
Nice. You guys are pretty handy. You picked that up in no time. Want to be my assistants? Average pay, but I'm a good boss.
Sure, why not? Allow me to refuse.
Do you just say yes to everything?
Probably. If it doesn't feel harmful, I might as well say yes.
I was only kidding. Just a joke. Well, I'd better carry on here. Why not have a better look around? My workshop will always be open to you. And your wallets, of course.
What's the currency here? Large gear. This is just a decoration. Its rotation does not produce any effect. Toolbox. A cabinet with many tools and machines. Could these spinning gears be powering something? For example, maybe the workshop will stand up and turn into a giant robot. I doubt that. Alright. Time to go back to the hotel. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I never learned what a lot of these people's abilities do. So, details, ability. What do your skills do? Lightning Flash, skill point cost. Good night, Bellabog. Uh-huh. Basic attack, skill, technique, preemptive strike, immediately attacks the enemy. Alright. If the enemy is debuffed after Palo's attack, Palo will restore 5 additional energy. She kind of small. She was standing next to the gear thing, right? I know Stell's kind of tall, but look at how small Pela is. Just look at her. She's tiny. She's not even up to she's not even up to Stell's shoulders.
So, this friend of mine...
Or do they have different models? That might actually be worth looking into. Nope, she's just tiny. So tiny. I was already commenting that Stell's taller than March 7th, but even March is a whole full head taller than Pela. I feel like a giant. I love that guitar riff. Okay, so that's the hotel up there. Trash can. Trash can. Not remarkable in any way. Been staring at it for a while, but it's just an ordinary trash can. Cool, the dialogue changed. Like, what do you want to do? Try to hold back the urge to open it. Oh no. Oh no. We're doing the West of Loathing spittoon thing.
So tired. I just want to put my head on a pillow and drift off. Seems like the first day of our trailblazing expeditions is always pretty eventful, huh, Dan Hung?
Yeah, it's because you've got too much energy.
Okay, this guy's also staring at a trash can. What's your deal? What are you looking at? Things that were, things that are, things that have yet to happen. Ah, I'm good for nothing. I am destined to end up in a trash can. Don't feel so hard on yourself. You misunderstood me. I'm not pondering about life, value, and eternity. I forgot to introduce myself. My name's Amo. I write things for a living. Sorry for blocking your way. Can I help you with anything? So you're a writer? I'm afraid that doesn't deserve the title. I produce less than mediocre writings. A great quantity of others. A ghostwriter, as they say. I doubt if I'm qualified to write at all. Even for the rubbish I produce. Don't put so much pressure on yourself. Sorry, it's just a difficult time lately. Stop comparing yourself to others. Go with your instincts. I'll become a laughingstock in the history of literature if I do that. Who's this Amo? How dare he write this rubbish and claim to be the writing the tale of Winterlands? That's all my questions. Far, far from home. As you continue staring at the trash cans, they seem to return before your very eyes. The edges no longer rusty. The dents are smoothed over. From under the lid comes the faint golden glow, sweet and alluring. For a moment, the trash can turns into treasure chests. And it's happening again. Take a deep breath and open the lid. It's empty. So you reach deeper into the trash can. Oh god, we're doing the thing. There's a piece of iron scrap at the bottom. Your hard work paid off. You finally found the treasure. Look back at your companions to see their complicated expressions. You don't need to explain, I get it. The urge is too great for you to resist. There's no turning back once you've walked down this path. Avatar obtained from completing the hidden missions at Charlie. Guys who can laugh at themselves usually have plenty of friends. Who are you cursing out? We now have the trash can as our profile picture. Who's this? Trailblazer, welcome. Cool. That was totally worth the sidetrack. Another heater outside. Heater stands alone, resting nature biting the winds with faint power. Alright, return to the Goth Hotel and rest.
Wow, what a beautiful lobby. It's gonna be soft mattresses and cushiony pillows tonight. Wanna have a pillow fight later? Huh? Huh? I bet they're stuffed with goose feathers.
Can Goose survive in this climate?
March. Earlier in Klipoth Fort.
Stop, I know what you're gonna say. March, you said too much back there. March, you shouldn't reveal our goal to people we don't trust. Meanwhile, you guys were beating around the bush and speaking in riddles. But check it out. Seems like we landed with a pretty sweet deal, right? We get the royal treatment, rooms in a beautiful hotel, and the full support of the locals. As far as trailblazing goes, this is smooth as heck.
That's not what I was going to say.
All right, spit it out then.
Earlier in Klepoth Fort, were you paying attention to the Supreme Guardian?
Yes.
Yeah, of course. This isn't my first expedition, you know. My powers of perception are sharper than the sharpest blade.
I kinda doubt that. So, did you notice anything?
Nope, she seemed normal to me. She was kinda harsh at first, but she turned out to be a nice, reasonable lady.
Yeah, but she's hiding something.
Although, it felt like she was looking through me. As in, I know she was speaking to us, but it seemed like her gaze was fixed on something far away.
I had a similar feeling. Almost as if we weren't the only people in the room.
Ah, okay.
Do you have to put it like that? That's scary.
Must have been an invisible man.
Well, there's no way he'd get past Danhung's sharp eyes.
Perhaps I'm too sensitive. She did promise to help us. I just hope she keeps her word. Let's get some rest. We need to save our energy for the discussions tomorrow.
All right. Diary of a Civilian Scientist.
Is there anything left to do? We're meeting the Guardian tomorrow. There won't be any time for sightseeing.
That's enough fun for the day. Time to
It was
rest.
a long day today. All I need is a hot shower and a good night's sleep.
Do they have hot water here? I haven't been confirmed or not whether they have that or not. Didn't someone mention a pillow fight?
Yeah, about time.
Let's get to bed early and save our energy. I sense the next few days could be tiring.
Well, I'm off to my room then. Express lights off.
I don't think that the lights are voice activated here. Tea time menu. Hit everything. Without a doubt, what's in front of you is a closet. It is based on all the what? It is based on all the signals coming from your sensory organs. A perfect closet. Design, capacity, tactically, build quality, and scent. No matter how you look at it, you can't possibly think of a better closet. Wait a minute. The scent. How is the scent a measurement of how good a closet is? Doesn't matter. It smells good. It's not an odor of typical sandalwood or any other natural materials. Rather, it is miraculously cleansing scent and completely artificial. Marvel of the chemical engineering. It is alluring, so alluring, that you will want to get in the closet and let your whole body soak in the scent. What the fuck is resist the lethal temptation. Whatever. I'm going in. Here I come, closet. Yes, you're about to go in. Left foot, right foot, turn around. You take a deep breath. Darn it. Why a deep breath? You want to sneeze, but manage to suppress it. Stand firm, and then close the door. Smooth move, bang. Congratulations, you've now been merged with the universe's most perfect closet in one single entity. What the fuck is happening in this game? But honestly, your mood is far from reaching the state of excitement. Perhaps you need more time to comprehend the subtle wonder in all this. This place might seem a little too dark for you. Guess you will eventually get used to it, right? Dark Knight gifted me a set of dark eyes. That's the spirit. Give it more time. Adapt to the dark environment. Trust yourself. Just wait a little longer. Something more interesting than this, pitch darkness, will occur. It's guaranteed to be the real deal. Wait, did you hear that? The sound of closing in. Click, click. It's just somebody walking in the corridor. Is the real deal coming? It's exactly right. Just think about it. Now take a guess. Whose footsteps are those? Room service? What the fuck? The Coast Hotel's devil. What the fuck is happening? Yes. Now you finally get it. I don't get it. What is happening? That's the Goth Hotel's resident devil. It hibernates in dirty, unattended small attics, specifically feeding on the innocent and vulnerable outsiders. What? It picked the wrong opponent to mess with this time. After all, you are universally renowned trailblazer, the guardian deity of the Herta space station, the doomsday beast, Doom. Yep, today is the day you purge the evil of Great for the greater good. It doesn't seem to be dark in the closet. The light of valor illuminates your surroundings. Wow. Room service is sitting. Oh my god. What is going on? Ah, there it is. The hotel doubles love to disguise themselves as room service. Such a cliche. You won't be easily fooled by it. Your mind is stronger than those city walls built by the Qiploth. You are prepared. I'm gonna come in now, okay? Now, devil, meet your judgment. Bang, closet door slams open. Die, hotel devil. God, why not? Ah, what the heck? You won. The Goth Hotel's devil is now banished, and the land is now purified. The devil seems to have left something behind. Take it as your reward for intrepidity. Praise of high morals? What is happening? Valuable object. It's a thumbs-up scales of justice. In this grand universe, moral standards are materialized under physical form. Thumbs-up approvals are a rare sight to behold. What matters is that you are recognized. I have no clue what was the point of all that.
Who are you? What are you?
We are allies. Outsiders of the Guardians in generations.
That's not a good sign.
What do you want?
To rebuild its size to help you achieve your wish.
Yeah, I don't listen to the voices in my head either. Okay. Time to investigate.
Did you hear that?
There's a group of Silvermane guards at the entrance, and I don't think they're here to say hi.
What gives you that impression?
If this is our escort, it's less friendly than I was expecting.
You guys are all assuming a lot. All I can see is their helmets. You can always be friendly on the job, you know.
Huh. You must have had some miserable jobs.
Tell me about it.
Let's go and meet them. We won't know until we're down there.
Hey, Commander Bronya is waiting for you all down below. Hurry up and go see her. And no tricks.
Okay.
Are we in a lot of trouble?
Ah, there we go. The lady from earlier.
Huh? It's you.
Hey, Pila.
You were there at the fort. am Bronya Rand, acting commander of the Silvermane Guards. In the name of the Amber Lord in the Highest, and under order of Supreme Guardian Cocolia Rand, I hereby arrest the suspected infiltrators under the charge of plotting to incite rebellion.
Rebellion? I just got here. I haven't even planned to do anything about that yet. But now you're giving me ideas. And you don't want to give me ideas.
As agent of the Supreme Guardian, I herewith temporarily strip you of your freedom of action and speech. When you are tried by the adjudication panel, you will be given the opportunity to defend yourselves against the accusations. Resistance will prove futile. You must come with me.
I can take you.
Wait a minute. This isn't what we agreed. She said we were going to be escorted to discuss an urgent matter.
This is an orchestrated betrayal, obviously.
Looks like we've been downgraded to accomplices. Again. It seems like it's every third planet this happens.
Darn, I just had to join right before they went to the third planet.
That's because you always act without thinking. You never have a plan.
I had a plan. It was to notify the leader we're here to help, and then things will work out. It didn't work, though.
Hey, I'm improving. I'm coming up with a plan right now. And... got one!
Run like cowards? That's my favorite.
Down on the alley.
The one that's been sealed off. It's possible. March. Be ready to make an escape.
Huh? Really? I just wanted to say something.
3 of a kind.
Guess we are a strange trio.
Shh! It's an old Astral Express escape signal. Do you play cards?
2 pair?
2 pair.
Hey, what are you whispering? Let's get going.
Ace!
Nice cutscene. That was smooth.
Have an ice day!
They charged straight in.
Escaping into a fragmentum. I don't know if they're overconfident or just eager for death. It would seem that Mother's judgment was correct.
You trust her? It didn't seem like you trusted her in the last scene we saw you.
Should we report them as missing or deceased?
Wow. No faith.
The Supreme Guardian's order was to arrest them. We cannot abandon our pursuit just because they fled into a sealed-off area. I must ascertain their fate with my own eyes.
Yes, ma'am.
Eradicate all threats to Belobog's security. That is what I must do.
Jeez. What an ice queen.
Ha! See? They weren't brave enough to follow us. Freedom! Serves them right. Better luck next time, slowpokes.
Great alert.
It was a team effort.
We caught them by surprise. Nothing more. They'll be in pursuit soon enough. Let's follow the path. We need to guarantee our own safety before making any further plans.
Pom-pom. If you haven't been back to the Express since forever, Can, didn't we just see each other? Don't worry about the details. Come back when you've got the time. Pom-pom has some things for you. Come back and have a look. Probably what gets us to a higher Trailblaze level, which I don't remember how to check. We're 13? Alright. Gonna try out the Serval team. Actually, we've been going for 2.5 hours already. I think this is a good stopping point. So yeah, we'll resume this at another time. But since we got a little bit, let's just do another one of these for the lulz. Few details. Oh, that seems like a lag. Let's not do that. Oh boy. Oh, it's lagging. Cool. Yeah. Let's do another one of these. Void. Find fruit. Darting arrow. Meditation. Pioneering. Multiplication. Make the world clamor. Void. We have a lot of these voids. Darting arrow, darting arrow. I think that's a Several light cone. It's locked. Why is it locked? What is that? Oh, it means I can't delete it. Got it. That makes sense. Power of Sound. The wearer regenerates 20 energy immediately upon entering battle. Increases ultimate damage by 32%. Cool. She stood on the stage, waving at her audience, encouraging them to make their voice heard. Songs, shouts, or laments, anything that makes a sound. Voice your thoughts so others can come to help. Yeah, we could level up light cones. I should probably do that. Collapsing Sky? It's the only one we have access to at the moment. So, yeah, let's see if we can upgrade. What does leveling up require? 4-star or below. Ah, so this is how we get stats. What is the max level for these? I don't even know if I should be leveling these up. Anywho, like I said, we're going to end off for here. I would love to get back and do more of this game in the future, and maybe I will look into more of how a lot of the Gainer games work, the systems work in my own time. However, next time. Next time we'll play more of this. I'll see you all in the next stream, and if you want to see when and where that'll be, as well as what that will be, join the Discord. Make sure to follow and subscribe to make sure you know when I go live, and I will see you all then. Bye-bye.